Gij was a sick little boy in Mongolia. His mother was worried, so she fed him heartily, hoping that the food would strengthen him. She gave him lots of bread. She gave him lots of meat. People eat a lot of bread and meat in Mongolia. As Gij ate, he grew stronger. But his tummy also grew. By the time he finished 8th grade, he weighed 200 pounds, 90 kilograms. He also had a problem: his legs hurt. His legs hurt when he sat down. His legs hurt when he walked. He had to use crutches to hobble between classes. Mother took him to the doctor. Gij is very sick, the doctor said. We will have to amputate his legs. Gij was scared. Even though his legs hurt, he ran from the doctor's office. At home, he told Mother that Jesus would heal him. What Jesus are you talking about? Mother said. But she knew what he meant. Gij had been going to a Seventh-day Adventist church on Sabbath. Mother was not a Christian, and she didn't like him going to church. She spanked him many times for going, but he still went. Even though Mother didn't love Jesus, she loved Gij. She begged him to return to the doctor, but he refused. He had read many stories in the Bible about Jesus healing people. I know that I will be healed, he told Mother. A short time later, Gij and his mother moved to another city, where the church was a long way from their new house. Gij had to walk 9 miles, 15 kilometers, to reach the church, and another 9 miles to return home. It hurt his legs to walk such a far distance, but he didn't mind. He wanted to worship God on Sabbath. At the church, the pastor told him that the walking exercise was good for his health. The pastor also invited Gij to help take care of the church's vegetable garden, and Gij began to walk to the church every day. Gij enjoyed tending carrots, potatoes, and cabbage in the garden. He liked eating them too. All summer, Gij walked to and from church, tended vegetables, and ate vegetables. Every day he prayed for God to heal his legs. 3 months passed, and Gij lost 65 pounds, 30 kilograms, from all the exercise and healthy garden food. He became slim, and his leg pains vanished. It's a miracle and an answer to my prayers, he jubilantly told Mother. Mother wasn't so sure. She saw that Gij was fit and strong, but she wanted to know what the doctor would say. At the doctor's office, the doctor gave him a clean bill of health. Mother was astonished. Jesus healed you, she said. Mother now believes in Jesus. Today, Gij works as a global mission pioneer, a missionary who shares Jesus with other people in Mongolia. God gave me my health, he said. I will serve him.
Jesus in the family, happy, happy home. Happy, happy home. Happy, happy home. And Jesus in the family, happy, happy home. Happy, happy home.
Aya Yesu ise ai, ose ainga, ainga fifia, ainga fifia. Aya Yesu ise ai, ose ainga, ainga fia fia.
This week's memory verse is Titus 2:11 through 12. It reads, "For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world."
Lesson 4, Measuring Up. Isn't it fun to get something in the mail? Who is the favorite person you like to receive mail from? Today, in our story, Titus gets a special letter from Paul. Let's find out what it said. Titus had just finished reading Paul's letter. He was glad Paul had sent a detailed description of the kind of person an elder should be. This would make Titus's selection process easier. Paul had left Titus in Crete when he went to Ephesus. Titus felt honored that Paul thought he could finish the work here. Must not be guilty of doing wrong. He must have only one wife. Titus chapter 1 verse 6. Titus added quietly. This will be hard, he murmured. Some of the men had more than one wife or weren't faithful even to one. Others treated their wives like slaves. His children must be believers. This was even harder. Many of the members had children who had been corrupted by false teachers and worshipped other gods. They must not be known as children who are wild and who do not obey. Verse 6. Some of the children, who were actually young adults, took part in the drunken worship of the god Dionysus. When their parents converted, they hadn't. And of course, in their half-drunken state, they weren't going to submit to their father's authority as a church leader. He must be blameless. Not overbearing, not quick-tempered, not given to drunkenness, not violent. Verse 7, NIV. Titus had seen plenty of violence in the name of the Lord. Some of the new believers had tried to force their religion on their families. He must not be a person who always tries to get rich by cheating people. Verse 7. A Cretan, person from Crete, wouldn't be a Cretan without loving money, one of their own philosophers had said. The Cretan's reputation was so bad that one of the slang words for lying was to Cretize. Titus sighed heavily and skipped down a few lines. An elder must faithfully follow the truth just as we teach it. He must be able to help people by using true and right teaching. And he must be able to show those who are against the true teaching that they are wrong. Verse 9. False teaching and teachers were probably the biggest problems the believers faced. It wasn't just in Crete, it was everywhere. But there were many Jews in Crete, both inside and outside the church. The ones inside the church tried to place a lot of restrictions on the new members. Some wanted every non-Jew to be circumcised. The ones outside tried to get members to pay to listen to their teaching. Not only that, the people of Crete had confused the true believers with the other Jews. As a result, Christians did not have a good reputation in this city. Anyone chosen as an elder would need to have a character that stood far above everyone, even other so-called Christians. And he would have to be a real diplomat, an ambassador for God, to deal with the different groups. He would have to be nearly perfect in following the truth. And when he had to set people straight, he would have to be very tactful. He had to know how to say things so that he didn't drive people away or keep them from joining. Being an elder carried awesome responsibilities. Titus looked at the letter again and decided to call in some people from the home churches. They know these people better than I do, he said to himself. Maybe they can help me choose some good candidates as elders. Paul sent a long list of qualifications for elders, Titus explained when the people assembled. Maybe you should read them one by one so we can compare them with the people we know, said one man. Titus read the qualifications. The room was silent. Oh no, they can't think of anyone, Titus thought to himself. Finally, someone spoke. Paul raises the standard very high. I think we should all follow this standard as Christians, even if we are not elders. It would make for a much calmer church, and we would be better witnesses. It's not Paul's standard, it's God's standard, responded Titus quietly. Then let's all follow it, they agreed almost in unison.
Good morning. Happy Sabbath. Welcome to Sabbath School. My name is Amaya Smith, and I'll teach you how to make Jesus Loves Me hands. This is what we're gonna need to make this craft. We're gonna need scissors, a black marker, a red marker, and then any color pencil, and some tape, and a few pieces of paper. Let's get started. Because we're using scissors, make sure you ask a grown-up to help you cut your paper. Don't be shy to ask a grown-up to help you cutting your paper. This is what you're supposed to do. Fold your paper the same way as the other leg. I'm having a little trouble. Oh, we're finished. I'm getting this started. You might want you. Okay. I finally got it. Same length. Okay. Wait. This. Okay. We're gonna use the left hand and then put it on your paper. Your pinky has to be. All your fingers have to be a little far apart from each other. Keep your pinky at the folded part that's at the left side. And now we're going to carefully trace our fingers. Our fingers are pretty small. My fingers are pretty small, so I'm gonna go a little fast, but I'm gonna go in a medium. Here we go. You stop as soon as you get to the folded part, and then this is how it's supposed to look like.
So tell them what we do now.
Now we're gonna cut our hand out. Mommy, can you help me? Thanks. So right now my mom is helping me cut out my hands. So if you have big scissors like the one that we're using, don't be shy to ask the grown-up, because I asked mine because she was recording the video. for me. We have a lot of clips, so we're gonna like put it in one whole movie, like one whole show. Right, Mommy?
Yes. And what are they going to, when they get to the pinky finger, remember, we're not going to cut it out completely.
We're just gonna cut out the half that we did.
That's right.
And as soon as we get to the full, ta-da! Now it looks so realistic. It looks like a pinky. And if you had like a friend, you could like do that. My pinky it looks like I have a knife on it, like and when you open it, it looks like a card. Look. Ta-da! We're gonna put our hand to the side, and now we're gonna work on our heart. Same thing what we did, but we're not gonna do the hand. And so now we have our folded paper. The paper is being a little rude to me. Now we're gonna use a red marker. Have it the same way, same left side. We're gonna do the pinky again, but we're not gonna do the hand. We're gonna do a heart. So, like this. Why is my heart so small? Here we go. We're gonna do a half a heart. We're not gonna, the other side's gonna be blank. Ask a grown-up will help you get your paper. Hallelujah. Mommy, this is a... Now we're gonna color both sides of our heart. I'm gonna start with this first side, half of my first heart. You can do as many colors, but I'm gonna do red. You can do like a pink on the other side, or like a blue, or like a dark blue, but I'm gonna use red for both. And if any of you are having a birthday this week, happy birthday. So we're gonna color both sides. You can do as many colors. You can do pink, purple, you can do red, do dark blue, we can do orange, you could do rainbow. You could do gold. Those are all my favorite colors. But my most favorite is gold and dark blue. Is gold and teal. And yellow and purple. Yeah, I have a lot of favorite colors. I know that my family is legit. So if you want to sing with me, we're gonna sing while we make our craft. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones who hear me, the rainbow is true. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. This is the finished product. To make a double-sided tape, ask a grown-up to help you with this. I asked my mom. So now I'm just gonna stick it onto my heart. And now I'm just going to, while it's like this, I'm just going to go like this, and pop, and pop, and pop, right on, and stick it. So now it can fold. I'm just gonna do that. That's a part of my Jesus. So now this is gonna be the finished product. Now you can decorate your Jesus hands as you want. I'm gonna put like nail polish on it. I'm gonna do like different shades of nail polish. So this is one. Like a now a Valentine. And now we're going to do the finishing touch. Okay, because I was like, do I like put an apostrophe? Wait, exclamation mark. Feel free to color more, but thank you for joining us for making this craft. Bye!